I'll just get in there with the excavator and we'll just roll that up where it can be sodded back in. So that's all good. And then we got the little curve right there and the stone bridge going across.
I don't know what they're talking about, but it was my idea to bring them in. So I'm Derek Johnson, JVI Secret Gardens, and I work with other certified aquascape contractors because sometimes the scope of these projects are so huge, we need the A-team, and these guys are the A-team. John Adams.
Derek Johnson! I'm so glad to see you, buddy!
Yes, yes, I love this guy. So we got John here, Modern Design Aquascaping, and when I need help lifting people, I need help lifting people.
I know, Derek's like, you need to lose a few pounds. That's what he's really thinking.
There you go. So Tristan, what are you doing?
Math.
So we got Tristan mathing because this whole thing needs to come together. So I reached out to these dudes because this is an amazing project. And I just said, hey, can you help me? So, John, what are we doing?
What are we doing? We're doing a lovely intake over here.
Okay.
What's going to happen? Water's going to run in through some boulders. There's going to be this cool stream with the bridge going across it.
Nice.
So all this is going to be terraced with rock outcroppings coming off the side of this whole pergola area. It's going to pull water in. It's going to shoot it over the other side. We're going to have a big wetland filter over there, which is going to purify and clean the water, create an awesome waterfall, which is going to look and sound great from up there on the patio. And then it's going to come back down in. And that's what we're starting with, is we're moving this water in. We're pulling all this debris that's coming down through this channel. The wind blows in from the back. It gets deeper in the ravine where all the water runs in. And we're going to pull all that water in here. It's going to bring those leaves around and it's going to shoot them right in here. We're going to capture all that surface junk so that it can be removed. We're going to filter this water up, make it a little more fantastic in here so they can get in here and swim, and we're going to make it look incredible on top of it. So that's about it.
See, there you go.
What more do you need?
And boom, that's why you work with certified aquascape contractors to get this stuff done. John, what is Nick doing?
So I remember the first time when we were out here talking about the project, and Derek told me one of the most important things for the homeowner is that this is swimmable, that it's awesome and that it's swimmable. And there are huge snapping turtles in both ponds, and they were like, we want the turtles out because when you make this awesome, we want to get in it. We don't want to be afraid of these giant turtles. And there is one turtle that I've seen already that is like this big. It is so huge, and we just caught one that was, I don't know, mediocre 20-pound turtle. But anyways, so that's what Nick's doing. He's catching some bait, he's catching some turtles, and part of our job is to fish.
Working really hard over here.
We're gonna cut into the bank. We've added some accent boulders along the front over here already, and we're creating basically a giant skimming system for this pond so that you don't see it right now, but typically pollen and leaves and all kinds of organic debris gathers on top of the pond and it sinks in. We're creating a stream that'll suck right in through here. It's gonna have an awesome bridge over top of it. We're setting boulders all in here. We've got potential for 4 big pumps in here. We're gonna move water to the other side of the pergola over here. and we're going to create an incredible looking area of aquatic plants that will actually filter the water, a large organic, what we call a wetland filter, and then a waterfall that returns back in. So I just want to show you a little bit of the rock work that our team's doing and what goes into creating something like this. It is an absolutely unique, one-of-a-kind piece, and people just don't know how long it takes. Every one of these stones is hand selected. You're looking for exactly the right rock, strap them individually, set them in. You look around in here, you're not gonna find a lot of dents and dings. We love these stones. And when you look at the way it's put in, it's nice, it's curvy. These rocks, they're setting them with the laser to get them at the right height because we have this big, beautiful stone bridge. I got the privilege of driving out to the mountains with one of my sons to pick out all of these rocks. We literally tagged each and every stone that we wanted for this project. And look at this. You got the wooden bridge coming from the driveway. We're just gonna flow right across here with the big stone bridge. The stream's gonna come right in out of the pond from underneath. Look at how natural this looks. We've started to do a little bit of the edge work back here in the back, but give us a couple more days. The boulders are gonna be in here. It's gonna be ready for sod. The grass is gonna flow right down to the back of the rocks. Super duper.
Come on. Get out of your way so you got the jumper. I wanted you here though. Oh.
One eternity later.
That's Hunter Davis. He doesn't talk to the camera, but he's very serious. He's a good operator. He runs all the machines. He's been building water features with us for probably 7 years maybe. So yeah, Hunter knows what he's doing. We've had him all over the country. One, I'd wait, give it 10 seconds before you plug the second one. Okay. In case they're pulling juice from the same. Here's the white one, right hand side. Plug them in, Bo?
No, one of the check valves wasn't done.
Huh?
One of the check valves wasn't screwed in.
up. Yeah, we're so close, man. We would have honestly been, I expected to be done and have nothing left but clean up. And if that freaking black cloud wouldn't have come over top of us, we would have had it all. Definitely. I know it was open. What you doing in that corner there? Bold. We got one giant left just over there. And one giant that's right there. We're probably going to put one right in the focal point right next to the balls, and then one back in the corner. Basically what we want to do is we want to get circulation in here. And we have this natural prevailing wind already that brings stuff from the back, and the spring feed is from another upper pond that you can't see in the back. So we have a constant overflow, which is nice, but the wind blows debris in this direction. And we have this gorgeous pergola over here and deck where everybody wants to sit and hang out, and all of the debris and the pollen and everything just gathers right up here. So now we're gonna create this suction, these beautiful boulders, and we're gonna create this stream that rolls right on into the back. And there's gonna be an area where they can actually capture and clean out and remove the surface debris that's gathering in here. The water just pumps around the other side of the pergola. It's gonna look like a natural spring on the other side. The water will just slowly flow up. It's kind of like a fish tank under gravel filter with about 40 tons of gravel in it. And it's gonna be full of aquatic plants, absolutely gorgeous to look at. You won't see where the water comes from, and then it'll be a nice waterfall coming down on the other side. So this whole thing actually serves the purpose of improving the quality of the water. It's gonna enhance the area to a level that I can tell you, but you're just gonna have to see what it looks like when we get done. Check some of it out. So I guess one of the things, if you're thinking about doing a project of this magnitude for yourself, is making sure that you pick the right team. And I mean, you don't have time for me to tell you all of the details and the technicalities that go into this, but I've had my boys all over the planet with me. We've been in 5 countries and 15 states. We've worked with many of the best pond builders on earth, and we have learned from each and every one of them. We've worked on multi-million-dollar projects. Don't get some guy to do a project like this that's like, oh yeah, I can buy a pond kit. This is not for an amateur. This is all about shooting the grade, knowing where your water is, knowing what's going to happen with the water levels in the future, being able to accommodate heavy rainstorms, runoff. I mean, there's so many factors that go into creating this beautiful natural stream. At the end, you're going to walk up and go, wow, that looks magnificent. But yeah, get the right guys for your job. Do it right the first time.